Michael Jeffrey Jordan, one of, if not the greatest basketball player of all time. We're not here to debate that today, but I'm bringing you my Michael Jordan build on NBA 2K25. Y'all know last year in NBA 2K24, my Michael Jordan build was the build I used in Pro-Am. I won tens of thousands of dollars, dominating the most competitive Pro-Am leagues on the game. But this is a new year, new gameplay, new builder. Everything's different, and I decided to go a different route. Make a build to replicate MJ as close as possible. This build is called a two-way inside the arc menace, which I think is a pretty good name for MJ, right? He was a player that dominated in the mid-range area, played defense, got steals, yada, yada, yada. Y'all know the deal. Now, let's get into the attributes, badges, everything you want to know about this build. You're 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, 200 pounds. Now, remember, this is not a comp build. This is a build to play like MJ. I want to make that very, very clear. So check this thing out. The one thing I would say in the finishing department, the layup is a bit low, but obviously we're not going to have 99 everything like an MJ build would actually have if you could make it. But we do have 93 dunk, the 45 standing for the good standing dunk animations. And here's where it starts to get unique. 90 post control on a guard. So that means your matchup is going to have low interior and you have high post control. I don't need to explain any further, right? It's a mismatch nightmare. You got 96 mid-range. Michael Jordan is one of the best mid-range players ever. This also is a 96 post fade. Y'all see where we're going with that. Now, 75 three-pointer. Michael wasn't a great three-point shooter, but 75, you could knock it down, especially if you're using that rhythm shooting. I didn't really make this build for 5v5. You know, 69 free throw, you're playing in the rec, you can hit. I hit in this video pretty consistently, which was surprising. Now, listen, MJ's a better passer than 56 pass hack. He averaged about 5 or 6 assists per game, but it's an MJ build. I'm not really looking to pass. This is a build to have fun on the twos or in the rec or whatever. So I went low pass hack. 81 ball handle, get you all the dribble animations you want on a 6'6", and I went 75 speed with ball because that gets me the Zion Williamson dribble style. But if you want to use the Kobe White dribble style, you're going to need to go higher on that speed with ball to unlock it. Kobe White is good, but I'm so used to Zion that I just went with Zion. 74 interior, 92 perimeter, 85 steal, 68 block. Very, very good defense on a 6'6" player. Michael obviously was a good defender, made a whole bunch of all defensive teams, won a defensive player of the year. We got to have defense on our MJ build. 70 O board, 55 D board, and then you're looking at the physicals, 86, 80, 73, and 80. Let's go on to the badges. We got legend badges, we got Hoff badges. You guys are going to like this. So we use our badge max +1 on shifty shooter to get it to legend and post up poet to get it to Hoff. You're about to see some crazy stuff on a guard build, right? Legend post fade phenom on our MJ build. As I already said, the Hoff post up poet. And then look at legend shifty, Hoff set shot, Hoff dead eye, bunch of gold defensive badges, gold posterizer, gold strong handle. It's a very, very good MJ build. We're going to be taking this thing to the rec, so drop a like on the video and let's see what we could do on this thing. What if I told you you could turn $25 into $25,000 just by predicting more or less on 6 NBA players? Well, you're going to want to check out the sponsor of today's video, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple. First, you got to select your sport, then select the category within that sport, then select your players and decide if they're going to go more or less than the predictions in those categories. The more picks you get right, the more money you make. Prize Picks is available in over 30 states, and if you use my code to sign up for Prize Picks today, they will give you $50 in free play when you place your first $5 lineup. Age restrictions apply. Please play responsibly. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. So let's jump into the rec and test this thing out. And let me just say, game one, it did not disappoint by any stretch of the imagination. Into the post early, spinning baseline, moving the guard out the way, draw the foul and one, going to the line with that 69 free throw and knocking it down. We're up to 5 points early in this one. We can't get it to go. They grabbed a rebound. They're off in transition. They're going to miss a corner three. So I see the opportunity. You know what? I know Mike didn't shoot a lot of them, but I'm on the break. I'm going to let it fly. And I'm going to knock it down. We're up to 8 points early in the first quarter. Now, off the screen here, right? Jab step, hop back, escape behind the back. I'm pulling from the logo and I'm missing. Now, that's not really MJ's game. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stay within our, we got to keep it within what the build can do. But obviously you can shoot the three into the midi, knocking it down. Now, obviously something I was most excited to try was the high post control on a guard. And it was not disappointing me. Every chance I got, I was getting into that LT, put my shoulder into somebody, going to the hop jumpers, going to the up and unders, the step throughs, everything that we want to do, the post spins, getting on the rim with the standing dunk. dunk to end the first quarter. We got 16 points at the end of the first quarter. Midi decks onto the baseline, knock it down. That 96 midi is crazy. You just rise up and just shoot the middies, and it's just beautiful. Get the defender to jump, jab step, see my teammate, low pass act, but we're making the right plays, getting a couple assists here and there just like MJ would. Now, off the ISO, grab, basic escape. I've been trying to lab up that basic escape spam speed boost that people have been doing on the taller builds. Definitely not mastered it yet, but hopefully we'll be able to get it down. But we are able to crowd and get the three there. Out on transition here, the signature lean forward dunk by MJ. And at the half, we are player of the half. Now, that was a quick first half, but the second half is where we really start to turn up. Spin shot, can't get it to go. Rip down the rebound, kick it out. 2 for $1. We're knocking it down. MJ shooting good from 3. 3 for 4 from the 3, and the one we missed was all the way at the logo. Into the post yet again. Now, I've tested out the post a lot in this game, right? It's only, it's just starting the third quarter. Now I want to start to get into that midi bag. We've shot a couple, but I want to come off some screens. I want to, fade. I want to shoot over people. I want to see really how that 96 midi is looking on MJ. And we're going to do that in this second half. Another dunk on the break. We are up to 36 points at this point. All right, they're starting to send 3 defenders. So, got to make the right pass. My teammate's knocking it down. We're hooping. We're having a great game, but it's about to get crazy. Off the V cut, we knock down the 3. You see, it's about to be the fourth quarter. There's a minute left in the third. Baseline spin. Instead of going all the way to the hoop, we go to a little floater off the post spin. Right over 2 defenders. Get it to go. Contact dunk. We do have that 93 dunk. Goal posterizer. We can still get on the rim with some contact dunks here and there. Here we go. Back into that midi bag, right? Come off the screen. Hand down. Man down. He still got a yellow, but it doesn't matter. That legend shifty shooter is no joke. Off the turnover here, we're in transition. We're going to the signature spread your legs Jordan dunk. And here we go. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes left in the game. We got 47 points, but we're about to turn up. We start hawking lanes. We get back into that post bag, post hop shot in the midi, knock it down. We're at 49 points. Hitting Joey on the slip, cutting, contact alley-oop, 51 points. At this point, I'm like, Jordan's career high was 69. Could we possibly go for 69 in the rec game 1 on the Jordan build? Spin shot in transition. Knocked it down. We're up to 53. We got our takeover now. This guy's going to pull up in the corner. He can't get it to go. I'm out on the break at this point. I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to get 69, I'm going to need some quick ones. We go to the layup, get it to go. We're up to 57. On the break yet again. Look at this. I get the power forward switched onto me here. And I'm just going to throw him out of the way with that 90 post control. We're throwing power forwards out of the way. It's crazy. Off the off ball, into the midi, knock it down. We're up to 61. We are 8 points away from MJ's career high. Jordan cradle dunk on the baseline, up to 63. Off ball screen. I got 3-4 people jumping at me. Contact dunk on this guy. Hold on. Let's take a closer look. After the contact dunk, Jordan's getting real disrespectful in the rec. Check this out. Pointing at him after you dunk on him? We're up to 65. Midi fade. Pull up. 67. We're going to foul and send him to the line because I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to match his career high. Game 1 in the rec. Joey on the break. Wide open dunk. 69 points, matching Michael Jordan's career high against the Cavaliers, man. If y'all want to check out a Victor Wembanyama build in the rec, doing even crazier things than this, click that video on the screen. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.